Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an NFL matchup in the NFC North between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Now, you look at the Vikings. Let's start with the offensive side of the football. What I would like to see more this week is more Klein Sauce or Jim Klein Sauce, the backup tight end, in the backfield. Why? Two things. Number one, it's going to help out with the blocking. He's already a better blocker than your fullback back there, and he's also an effective pass catcher out of the backfield. So you want to get more Klein Sauce involved in this game. That's going to help neutralize that pass rush of the Chicago Bears, and it's going to naturally give you two tight ends on the field and give you more flexibility within your offense. Now, you also look at the fact that you have some talented playmakers on offense, so you might want to use more Wildcat this week. You have Percy Harvin. You can even throw in Joe Webb back there as a quarterback / runner. So that's one thing you have to do. Get creative on offense. Keep the Chicago Bears guessing, and don't be afraid to spread these guys out. That's how you weaken the cover two, by spreading it out. If these guys can cover in short spaces, they can eat you up alive with that zone and that zone blitz schemes that they utilize in Chicago. So don't be afraid to spread these guys out. You have the talent. Now, defensively, what you have to do is get pressure on the edges. You know Chicago struggles on the bookends. You know they struggle protecting the quarterback. And if Cutler smells any type of pressure, he's going to hold that football or fire it quick, and it's going to be an interception. So put a lot of pressure on the edges. And you want to force Cutler to his left. If you get Cutler on the move going to his left, that's going to be a win for the defense, because he's not as accurate throwing the football on the run and throwing the football to his left. So make sure you get this guy out the pocket, force him to his left, and that way you're going to give yourself a shot to win defensively. Those outstanding linebackers you have are going to have tremendous opportunities to catch interceptions if you force Cutler to the opposite side of which he can throw. Now, for the Bears coming to this game, you look at the matchup between Jay Cutler and Antoine Winfield. Winfield is a solid, savvy veteran corner that loves to bait quarterbacks with his eyes into throwing those errant throws. So Cutler has to be sure to know where Winfield is every play and not allow himself to get baited by Antoine Winfield. Otherwise, it's going to be a turnover and the offense is going to get off the field. And you want to stay balanced with Forte. You did that to a certain extent last week. You ran the football. Even though Buffalo was able to contain it a little bit, you were able to run just enough to make the passing game work. That's what you have to do. That's how you neutralize that pressure. You have a talented tailback in Forte. Get him the football. Continue to stay balanced on offense, and you're going to find yourself playing winning offensive football. And you want to flood the zones. The Vikings also utilize a lot of different zones, cover twos. Another way to defeat cover two is flood the zone. Get 3 or 4 wide receivers going in a certain side of the field. Flood the zones at different levels, and you're going to have some success. And work Olsen into the offense a little bit more. The tight end is key against a team that runs the cover two. Why? Because there's a deep void down the middle of the field, and Olsen is a guy that can exploit that void. You just got to get him more involved in that offense. And defensively, I look at the matchup between Adeniji and Lodeholt. He is playing lights out this year. Adeniji is. He has to continue to get that pressure, because Brett Favre is not back there like he used to be, and he's going to take a sack. He's going to throw an errant pass. He's going to give you a lot of interceptions. And don't lose sight of Peterson in the run game. Peterson is a sneaky athlete, a guy that can catch the football out of the backfield. Don't lose sight of him in the run game, because he can cause some damage, and you don't want that defense to get in trouble. And you have to maintain your inside position on these wide receivers. Brett Favre always throws the football down the middle to the inside. If you guys are playing inside position on these wide receivers, that's a lot of interceptions for that secondary. I'm going with Chicago in this game. Chicago has a defensive pressure. I think they're going to stick with their game plan and play more balanced, just enough to defeat the Vikings. And they have the ability to throw the football vertically against the Vikings, because quiet as kept, the Vikings weren't getting that pass rush like they have been all throughout the time we've known the Vikings, with Allen and Edwards on the ends. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.